Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Rossi. Today we're going to finish our complementary colored dog pictures. What you'll be needing today is a pencil, an eraser, something to trace with. I'm going to use a Sharpie, but you can use any kind of marker, colored pencil, or crayon. I have some markers here to add some decorations. I have my dog ideas sheet, which is on my Canvas page. And then I have my dog paper from last week. So I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but my paper still has my drawings on it in pencil of my dog faces on both sides. And my paper is a complementary colored pair of blue and orange. So that means that blue and orange are opposite on the color wheel. They are opposite colors. The other complementary color pairs are red and green and yellow and purple. So what we're going to do to start today is we're going to add some designs inside our dogs and in the background. And if you look at our ideas sheet, there is a page that has different dog pattern ideas that you can look at and get inspiration. You can create your own pattern inside your dog and in your background if you would like. It does not have to look like the ones that I'm going to be using or the ones on this sheet. And we are just going to create our pattern or design inside our dog to decorate it however we would like. So you can use certain lines and shapes to create a more realistic pattern, or you can do something a little bit funkier with different shapes and lines that way. It's totally up to you. Here are some more ideas of some finished looking dogs. And we're going to create a design inside our dogs, and we're also going to do one in the background. If you still have your dog tracer from last week, or you have any scrap paper, you can always test out your idea on there before we do it on our big paper. But today I'm just going to do it straight on my colored papers. So with my pencil, I'm going to go in and add some details inside my dogs first, using different designs and patterns to create some fur or just create a different design. Inside this dog, I think I am going to do some little zigzag lines to show its spiky fur. I'm going to do some down here. In this dog, I think I want it to have some spots. So I'm going to draw some big circles all around my dog. I'm going to do some semicircles or some half circles on the sides that look like they're going off the edge of our dog and off the edge of our page. There we go. Now I'm going to create a design in the background. If you look at our artist's paintings on my Canvas page, you'll notice that in the backgrounds of his paintings, he uses simple lines and shapes similar to the ones in our packet to create different designs in the background of his pictures. Whatever kind of design you put in the background, you want it to be different than what you have on your paper. So I think on this side, I'm going to do some lines kind of going in all different directions. And I'm going to have some going off the page, some coming out from the sides of my dog, just to fill up that space using my pencil to create a more interesting background. And now you can create a pattern using any kinds of lines or shapes just by repeating those lines and shapes over and over again. Now I'm going to move over to the blue side, so it might be a little bit harder for you guys to see on the camera, but I'm going to do the same thing where I'm going to think of a design that's different than what I have on this half and do something new on the background of this one using my pencil. Since I did like an equal sign over there, I'm going to do some X's, and this time I'm going to make my pattern by repeating that shape over and over again in rows. So I'm going to do a row of X's and then a row of O's, making sure I'm not drawing on top of my dog. I'm skipping over where my dog is. I can draw half of that shape there, but I don't want to draw over the dog, going around the dog. So here we have some X's and O's, and I can kind of fit some little lines in that little gap where my dog's ear is, but otherwise I am jumping right over him. Now that I am finished with my background and with the fur on my paper, I'm going to go in with my markers and just trace over my designs and fill in some certain sections that I want colored in. Now, since we are drawing on colored paper, the colors that you use for your markers might not come out the exact colors in the box because it depends how that color will mix with what we have. I'm going to start by just tracing all of my face drawings with my Sharpie so they are easier to see. Then I'll go in with my other colored markers and trace the other details in different colors. Once you've traced the face of your dog in black, you can go in with your eraser and erase any pencil lines that you can still see. And then we're going to go in and trace the rest of our designs. So you can choose whatever colors you would like to trace the rest of your designs. If you are drawing on a dark paper, like when I'm drawing on my dark blue, I'm going to pick a darker color so I know that it's going to show up. When I'm drawing on my orange, I can pick something lighter, but I still don't know if yellow is fully going to show up. I'm also going to color in certain sections, so I'm going to color in my dog's tongue with my red marker. If you have paint at home, you can always use paint for this part, and that will cover up our construction paper so you can make any section whatever color you would like. But I am just going to trace over these pencil lines in different colors, and then I will be done. After I finished tracing all of my details and coloring in certain sections of my dogs with my markers, I went in with my eraser and I erased any pencil lines that I could still see. If you'd like to do an extra step, if you've noticed in some of our artist's artwork, he added little speech bubbles next to his dogs to show that they're talking. So if you'd like to do that, you can always grab a piece of white paper, cut out a little square, and draw whatever you would like inside that speech bubble and glue it on next to your dog's mouth. I'm going to leave my project the way that it is. Once you are finished, you can take a photo or video of your project and upload it on Canvas on my assignment page. I hope you had fun making our complementary colored dogs today. I can't wait to see what you've made. Try your best, have fun, and get creative. I'll see you soon. Bye!